Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where we cover the latest streetwear releases, we cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, well, we just talk about streetwear in the series. In today's video, we've got an upcoming release to cover. Yes, we're going to be covering all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on the second drop of KITH's Spring 2021 collection. Well, I'm telling a bit of a fib. What we're going to be covering in today's video is, the official images, the release details, and my thoughts and opinions on the menswear section of KITH's Spring 2 2021 collection. Because, well, obviously I'm a dude. I wasn't too interested in the kids. I don't think I was ever going to pick up anything from the women's, let alone they would have anything in my size that I'd be interested in. So we're only going to be covering the men's stuff. If you want to check out the kids and women's stuff, it is showcased on KITH's store page at the moment. They've got a whole news section dedicated to those. But yes, we're only going to be covering the men's section. Now, we had two different things we could have covered. We could have covered the lookbook, which is models wearing the collection, or we can cover the images of the whole collection that KITH's uploaded to their store, to their page. I was initially interested in covering the lookbook, but now that they've posted all the items on a separate page, I'm kind of like, you know what? Let's skip the lookbook and just cover the individual items. If you guys want to check out the lookbook, I'll link everything down in the description section below. I'll probably use the lookbook images for the thumbnail, but yeah, we're going to be covering the page with all the individual items, and of course that's going to be linked down below as well. Let's head on over there now and start covering this second drop of KITH's Spring 2021 collection. And here is the page, guys, and as we can see, we have got a big second drop for the Spring 2021 collection. Pretty crazy stuff. And in this drop, we are getting the new signature model that Ronnie Feig has done with Clarks. It kind of looks like a Air Force One. I mean, yeah, I was going to say mixed with something else, but no, it literally just looks like an Air Force One. Anyway, we'll get into that when we get into that. Let's cover the release details and then we'll dive into all the images here. So, a closer look at KITH's Spring 2 2021 collection, posted on April 15th, 2021. KITH introduces the evolution of our menswear offering with Spring 2 menswear collection, a transitional offering as late spring meets summer. A range of capsules each offer apparel and accessories in standout custom fabrics and prints. Released alongside the debut of the 8th Street KITH founder Ronnie Feig's collection of original footwear silhouettes in partnership with Clarks. And that's because I've never been to New York, I've never been to the boroughs, but from what I know, there is a lot of love for Clarks in the New York area. I mean, I'm just saying that because I've listened to Raekwon's debut and Ghostface Killah's debut, and that's what they talk about a lot. Look, I'm learning from music. I've never been to New York, would love to go. Obviously not with coronavirus going on, but there's a lot of love for Clarks there from what I can tell from the music. So I'm assuming Ronnie Feig's on the same train, and maybe that's why he's interested in doing the collaboration. Maybe there's a further story between him and his love of, the brand Clarks. Don't know. I honestly don't know. But there we go. We're getting a original silhouette, so something he designed with Clarks. Gonna be interesting. As I said, it kind of looks like an Air Force One. KITH Spring 2 2021 and Ronnie Feig's and Clark's original for 8th Street release on April 16th at all KITH shops and 11 AM Eastern Standard Time on kith.com, as well as 11 AM CET time, which I'm going to assume is Central European time, on eu.kith.com. There you go. I assume that's correct there. Well, there we go. So all these items were posted on April 15th, the day before, and it is dropping today, April 16th, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, online on either the international store, on the European store, and at the KITH physical stores if you live near it. Okay, now that we've covered all the release details of when this drop is dropping, let's dive into it. Let's have a look at all the pieces dropping in Spring 2 2021. Whew. And to kick it off with, we have a satin nylon hooded varsity jacket set. It comes in like this bluey silver and this nice like rose copper looking color as well. I don't mind it too much. You guys know I'm just very opposed to varsity jackets with hoods on them. Like, if you want a hood and you're wearing a varsity jacket, just wear a hoodie with your varsity jacket. I think it's just super whack adding hoods to jackets that never had hoods, and I think all jackets should just not have hoods unless it's something, you know, like mountaineering gear or, you know, very utilitarian type jackets. Sports jackets like this, miss me with those hoods. But it's a nice color. It's probably going to be very high quality. It's probably in collaboration with Golden Bear like they always do. It's a nice piece, but not for me on that one. Let me know if you guys are interested in it. It's probably going to be mad expensive. And if you do head to this article that we just read, it actually does have the retails when you click read more. So you can find out what the retail price of this jacket is for you. I'm going to assume it's mega expensive. I didn't even check, to be honest. Moving on, we have a bunch of track jackets being showcased in very nice KITH palettes. Looks very nice. Some cargo pants, which look quite nice. The wash on them is really nice. A kimono. I guess a work jacket, more inspired. A coach's jacket. No, it's not really a coach's jacket, is it? Hard to really pin exactly what it is. It's a combination of a lot of other jackets put together. I mean, honestly, so far from what I'm seeing, KITH has done a bunch of really nice spring pieces in their iconic color palette. Unfortunately, as of yet, there isn't anything that's like really stood out for me in the Spring 2 collection. Like, there's nothing that I'm like, oh my god, I desperately need. It's kind of gone for a very essentials approach with the second drop of the Spring 2021 collection. Like, they're really, really good basics, but there's nothing that like I want to pick up where I can be like, this is this iconic, amazing piece from this season that I'm gonna love forever. They're very much for people that just want really high quality basics this season. We see these floral printed hoodies, which we saw a couple Monday programs ago. They've made another appearance. I'm going to assume that we're also going to get a Moroccan print at some point, because that was done in a recent Monday program. Well, there we go. Here it is. So we've got a Moroccan tile inspired print on the Williams 4 hoodie. I can tell it's the Williams 4 hoodie because it's got the button part here. And it looks like we've got custom Spring 2 tags, so you guys remember which season it's from. I love it when brands do that. When brands customize their tags for certain seasons, it's just awesome. Just adds that little bit of flair to it. It's an awesome idea. I'm not the biggest fan of the Williams 4 silhouette. I don't know how I feel about the buttons. More of a Williams 3 fan myself, but it's a cool looking piece. The Moroccan print's really wild. Next we just get more sweats and more cotton based pieces. We get an all over print KITH box logo, polo, matching pants, some more shorts, some dry fit nylon short basketball shorts as well, or just sport shorts. They're not long enough to be basketball shorts. I mean, yeah, the season utilizes KITH's awesome color palette and brings it to a lot of really nice staple pieces here. We've got some New York Yankees Moroccan pieces that we also saw in the Monday programs before. We've got a kimono mixed in with a zip-up hoodie. I kind of like that. I think that's kind of a cool thing, but I honestly would have preferred the piece by itself, just like a normal KITH kimono. We have just some more pants. Some, I was going to say chain knit sweaters, but they're just, I don't think it's technically chain knit. I think they're just knit sweaters. These are nice. The lime color, surprisingly, is actually really nice. This like pastel lime, that's really nice. The white's really nice. I don't know what you'd call that color, but KITH's color palette coming in again. We got some long sleeve polos, long sleeve shirts, more shorts, some basic washed hoodies, some stone washed hoodies there, stone washed sweatpants. See what I mean? The collection's very much just like covering your basics, which is totally fine. It's just nothing here is like really speaking to me. Some really cool floral printed crew neck sweaters here. Not really my thing. These are so borderline. These look like a grandmother's curtains slash a sweater. It's just, I don't know, it's too borderline for me. Like, I love floral prints, but with this like color palette and like how it's like the colors really faded on them, I don't know, man. It looks like grandma's curtains. Like, I can't. Yeah, it's a little too much for that one. it's not bad. The Spring 2 drop, I gotta say, if you want some KITH high quality basic pieces, the Spring 2 capsule is for you. For me, there's nothing that's really, you know, outspoken for me. We've now landed on the last photo of the Spring 2 capsule, which is the Clarks collaboration. This is it here. Now that I've actually got a closer look, it actually doesn't look much like Air Forces at all, besides maybe the outsole. You know, that thick, chunky outsole. That maybe resembles the Air Forces a little bit. But apart from that, it actually does look a bit like an original silhouette. Actually, maybe the toe box as well. But the rest of it's okay. The rest of it looks like an original silhouette, but I'm sure that, you know, Ronnie Feig took some influence from the Air Forces because he loves doing his collabs with Air Forces. So, yeah, I could see that. But I gotta say, the color palette for this Clarks collaboration, awesome. The silhouette, easy to wear. Hell, if Ronnie Feig was willing to make me a pair of size 16s, I could see myself wearing a pair of these. These could be alright. But that is everything dropping in the Spring 2 collection, guys. That is it. As I said, like multiple times, if you come in here for just the KITH color palette applied to a bunch of high quality basic pieces to wear, this is going to be the collection for you. But I was kind of hoping for like a standout piece, an absolutely crazy piece that I would like love to buy and wear all the time and be like, this is from the Spring 2 capsule, it's crazy, it's insane. We had one of those in the Spring 1 capsule, which was the reversible floral denim jacket. That thing was insane, that thing was awesome. But I don't feel like that piece is here in the Spring 2 capsule, which is fine. If the whole idea of the Spring 2 capsule was to do high quality basics in the KITH color palette, Ronnie Feig's killed that. He's done exactly that. I want to hear from you guys though. How do you feel about the Spring 2 capsule? Are there any pieces that we went over that you really, really like? Or is this capsule just not for you? There's nothing here that you really need. Let me know. I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions on KITH's second drop of their Spring 2021 collection down in that comment section below. But that is it, guys. We covered all the release details. It's dropping today, April 16th, 2021 at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time at all the KITH stores. We covered all the pieces releasing in the menswear section. There's nothing really here for me. I wanted a loud, like, big piece to come out in this second drop, and it wasn't there for me. There's a lot of basics, but I'm basiced out. I've got all my basics. I've got all my tees, all my hoodies. Well, actually, I've got all my hoodies. I don't have any basic tees at the moment. Well, I don't have a lot of basic tees at the moment, but I don't think I'm going to be picking up KITH basic tees anytime soon. I think I'll just go over to Uniqlo and pick up a couple there. It's just that, yeah, there was nothing here that was really for me. Maybe in the next drop there will be something for me, but I come to KITH hoping to find like a really crazy hoodie, a really crazy crew neck, or a really crazy outwear piece. And unfortunately, in the Spring 2 drop, it just wasn't hitting for me. But I'm sure for a lot of you KITH fanboys out there, there are a lot of pieces here that are hitting for you. A lot of them that you're thinking, wow, that's really cool. That's exactly what I want. I wanted a pair of nice KITH like cargo pants or something. Then that's for you. Seriously, let me know if you're going to be picking up anything from this Spring 2 drop down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want to keep covering upcoming KITH releases, upcoming KITH Monday programs, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, comment in that comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel, as we're also trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone this month of 2,945 subscribers. We've been stuck on like 2,943, yeah, 3, for like a little while now, and I'm like, we just need like 2 more. 2 more, guys. And then we're at 2,945. So subscribe today, and hopefully we can hit 2,945 before the end of April. That's everything I really have to say about the Spring 2 collection, guys. It's really, really good if you want to come here and buy some nice KITH color palette basic pieces. If you want a huge statement piece, it's not for you, so it's not for me, because that's exactly why I was coming here. But it's very well done. I'm sure that KITH is going to do these in very, very high quality. It's going to fit really well. It's going to look really well. I just assume that's going to be the case because KITH nails it every single time. But that's really all to be said about it, guys. So until the next KITH video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, guys, I'll catch you later.